In the ancient land of the Luo community, by the serene shores of Lake Victoria, a legendary tale of Luanda Magere is treasured. Luanda Magere was no ordinary man. Born into the Luo community, his strength was out of this world, his courage unparalleled, incredible invincibility, and unmatched bravery in battle. This is a story of love, betrayal, and the ultimate sacrifice that resonates through the ages. In the heart of the battlefield, where the air is thick with the cries of warriors and the clash of steel, stands Luanda Magere. Clad in the fierce, traditional attire made from animal hides, beads, and feathers, Luanda is a force of nature. They are fighting the Nandi community. The Nandi were Luo's traditional enemies and were extremely good at fighting, especially at night. Their only threat was Luanda Magere, who fought with unmatched ferocity. Spears, arrows, and clubs simply bounced off his body. This made him impervious to physical attacks, and he won numerous battles against the Nandi community. The ensuing battles would have mighty Luanda strike down so many Nandi warriors at once that the rest would have no option but to flee back to their lands. Luanda Magere would at times even follow them to their homes and take their cattle, their most prized possessions. It eventually reached a point where the Nandi gave up fighting Luanda Magere, as they did not know what to do to defeat him. The Nandi, unable to defeat Luanda Magere in battle, devised a plan to uncover the secret of his strength. They decided to use a more insidious approach: espionage and deceit. They offered Luanda Magere, the beautiful, breathtaking daughter of their chief, whose name was Nyar Asembo, as a gesture and reconciliation. Initially, the Luo were skeptical about this offer, but Luanda accepted the proposal, believing it would solidify peace between the two communities. This woman was not just any ordinary bride, but was chosen specifically to infiltrate Luanda's life and discover his secret. Over time, Nyar Asembo earned Luanda Magere's trust. She became an integral part of his household, and Luanda grew to care for her deeply. The fragile peace is sealed, but beneath the surface, tensions simmer. The crucial moment came when Luanda fell ill. As his devoted wife, Nyar Asembo was tasked with nursing him back to health. One night, he instructed her to cut his shadow with a knife to administer his medicine. She was shocked and frightened to see the shadow bleeding, but proceeded to administer the medicine. Her heart pounds as she pieces together the truth. Luanda's shadow is the source of his invincibility. Curiosity and fear fill her eyes as she realizes the immense power she holds in this secret. That same night, the Nyar Asembo sneaked back to her people, and she revealed the secret to her father, the enemy chief. Nyar Asembo stands in the shadows, her heart heavy with the weight of her betrayal, knowing the devastating consequences that will follow. With this newfound knowledge, the chief, with a cold and calculating gleam in his eye, prepares his warriors for a deadly ambush in their next encounter with Luanda. They attacked the following night, using the element of surprise. Caught unprepared, Luanda and the Luos fought bravely. In the heat of battle, a Nandi warrior struck at Luanda's shadow, not his body. The mighty warrior, who had seemed untouchable, fell to the ground as his shadow is pierced. Luanda's strength drains away. His people watch in horror and disbelief, with their cries echoing through the land as they witness the unthinkable, the fall of their greatest warrior. The death of Luanda Magere not only marked the end of his invincibility, but also served as a cautionary tale about the dangers of deceit and the consequences of underestimating one's enemies. Today, the legend of Luanda Magere lives on, a timeless tale etched into the heart of the Luo people, and a powerful narrative passed down through generations. It teaches us about bravery, betrayal, and the complex interplay between trust and vulnerability. His story of invincibility, love, and ultimate sacrifice speaks of the power of resilience and the profound bond between a hero and his people. It is a tale that inspires, teaches, and resonates through the ages, reminding us that true strength lies not just in the body, but in the spirit.